Great morning, great afternoon, great evening. Hey, love. Hey, love. Hey, love. I'm Justy C. Love, also known as Teacher Love, Coach Love. Tenacious Tuesday to you. It is July 27th, 2021. Welcome to the Save Our Marriage Empowerment segment, where we do that with prayer, reflection, inspiration, innovation, courageous conversation, encouragement, enlightenment, evolvement. This is episode 188 for the healthy-minded husbands and wives who look to not only bring their independence together, their self-reliance, to become interdependent. You build a bridge, lift one another up, and open doors because you want the best for and from one another. All right? You love, you're healthy, you're faithful, you're loyal, you build. Oh, my mind is everywhere right now. You are fully committed, all in. Lord. You don't drag anybody down, especially not your own. Oh, gosh. Lord, you know there is a higher purpose that won't be obtained until we get in that rightful legal covenant with the right one who has the same mindset. My goodness. Wow, if you have an issue with the fact that I'm not yet in legal covenant and I'm on this assignment, man, and Exodus 3:11, Isaiah 1:19, Jeremiah 29:11, Romans 8:28, and there's so many more. If you want them, then you can type on here and I'll post them for you. Maybe I need to start doing that. Just post the scripture instead of saying it after you read those. Because this is an assignment. Yeah, take it up with the Lord. I didn't even go back and look at yesterday's because I was just so like, oh my gosh, are you really serious if that's what the topic was? Wow. Yeah. Get a heart of wisdom. Get a heart of wisdom. Whew. Look to the unseen. That's our inner self, our inner being. That's who and what needs to be renewed daily. A stretched mind usually doesn't return to its normal state. And oftentimes what we get is based on where our hearts are set. To be alive means that something greater is to come. Yeah. The LDD is 208. It says love counteracts anger. Whew. Anger is a mental illness. And I can admit that I deal with it. A lot of folks don't want to check into the fact that it is. It is. It's a mental illness, y'all. Man's anger does not accomplish God's righteousness. James 1:20. It can be poisonous. It is poisonous. Think of all the bad actions, attributes, thoughts. What it can lead to. It brings worse. It brings the worst kind of words out of our lips. You know, like how I say profanity. It brings all that. It brings the worst kind of actions out of our behaviors. It can cause harm to others. It steals love. It steals it. It steals joy and peace out of any environment. Rage. Woo. It penetrates. Anger penetrates. It causes something within the body and the mind as well. It can lead to violence and destruction, physical violence, verbal violence, emotional violence, psychological violence. It sets us up to make foolish, rash decisions based on little more than raw emotion. It stirs up strife and division. It separates people who once were united and in close fellowship. Even those who once knelt at an altar together and promised their love for life. Married folk. Yeah. Jesus said that anger is all it takes to be guilty of the same offense as murder. Matthew 5:21 and 22. I got the fan on. So, Buddy is going to shed all summer, I see. Love is where it stops. Love steps into this high-risk, hot-tempered atmosphere and offers protection against the deadly results of anger. When you make the choice to love, because love is a choice, it's like hunting down destructive anger, locking it in a room, throwing away the key. Yesterday, I spent some time listening to this dude who spews anger. So much so that he's actually starting to make me question whether or not he likes women at all. And if he's really pulling to get men. Because as we know, anybody that is so venomous to a certain set of people is usually because they're angry that they're not that, or that they're hiding that they want that, they're unhealthy in themselves. You just don't feel love radiating from them, as well as the ones who respond. You don't feel it. I'm really wondering if somebody in that other community will say, yeah, he's one of us. He's just hiding it because ain't nothing healthy about what he's saying. Nothing. He ain't helping you. When you got to tear down somebody, you usually are already down. I've said that a few times. Love gives, love serves, lust takes, love destroys, love strips. Fools build walls. The wise build bridges. Anyway, love is a choice, not a feeling. Choose to be committed to love even if your spouse has lost their interest in receiving it. And as you know, I'm never talking about abuse, ever, of any nature. Say to them, I love you, period. You're the one that radiates love when they may not feel love to themselves and for themselves. Let them know that you choose to love them even when they don't feel loving. Sometimes we have to be the ones that win the other side. They may be the only light that they see. So, I appreciate your time. Episode 188. I'm late for prayer with Nation Warriors Alliance, so I'm going to go. It's 4:03. This was episode 188 of the Save Our Marriage Empowerment segment for healthy-minded folks who look to build bridges, not build walls. Thank you for gifting me with your time. Walk in love, talk in love, look in love, speak in love, do everything in love. Lead with love, follow with love, and in love. Okay? Make it a lovely day, not just for you. Find someone else and help them have a lovely day, too. Be love.